In the eerie caverns deep beneath Olympus, close to the entrance of the underworld, resided three female monsters of untold hideousness. Monsters with awful scaly skin, hands made of brass, fangs more like tusks, talons of ire, serpent coils as legs, poisonous snakes as hair, and eyes of death itself. So horrifying were they, that a mere gaze upon them petrified anyone to death, and turned them into stones. The Gorgons, children of the sea, daughters of the deep.
Many know the myth of the three Gorgons, but very few know of the very first Gorgon to exist in Greek mythology. Gorgo X, the elder Gorgon, the spirit of the stormy clouds. Gorgo X was an ancient Gorgon who existed when the world was still young, during the time of the ancient Titans, before the birth and reign of the Olympians. It was a monstrous goat, the alter ego of Amalthea, the goatish nurse of baby Zeus. Its name literally meant terrible goat, or fierce storm. Similar to the later Gorgons, Gorgo had living serpents as hair, tusks as fangs, and long lolling tongue. However, it had the body of a goat, an ugly flat nose, and was of indescribable gender. Gorgo could not be referred to as a he or a she, because it was neither male nor female. It was described as either a woman who had manly features, such as a beard, or a man with womanly attributes. Gorgo was an effeminate monster, and was sometimes said to be the mother or father of the three Gorgons. Prior to the 10-year-long war between the Titans and the gods, Gorgo had spent most of its life hidden away by Gaia in a secret Cretan cave, and during the war, the monstrous goat joined forces with the Titans, the enemies of the gods. Gorgo was slain at the start of the war by Zeus, who then used the goat skin to construct his famous aegis, placing its hideous head at the front of the shield. This possibly explains why Zeus already wielded an aegis decorated with a Gorgon's head long before the time and death of Medusa. Modeling after her father, Athena also placed the gift of Medusa's head on her own aegis, like father, like daughter. The images of Gorgons were carved on objects as protection against evil in the later times, supposedly due to their terrifying gaze. Now it is rather surprising, why would a creature which brought only death, terror, and misery be used as protection against evil? To some, there was nothing good about the Gorgon. It was like using evil to ward off evil. The reason lies in the myths themselves. The Gorgon was a creature of duality, and was not evil in its entirety. On one hand, and as itself, it sought to only satisfy its evil tendencies, and on the other hand, it became a tool against evil. Its blood was said to be the cure to all afflictions and plagues. With the Gorgon's head, Perseus felled the mighty Kraken, and ended the rule of the wicked king, Polydectes. In the hands of Asclepios, the blood drawn from the Gorgon's left side was used to end lives, and the blood drawn from the right was used to raise people from the dead. And in the hands of Erythonius, the 2 vials of the Gorgon's blood were used as a deadly poison, and the cure to all diseases. In addition, Sterope placed a lock of the Gorgon's hair in her hometown, Tegia, to protect it from enemies, and the lock cast great terror into any enemy who beheld it.